Welcome, good people, back to Jeff versus Beer, but it's not Jeff versus Beer, it's Jeff versus Beer versus the world's stupidest looking sunglasses, aka the Oculus Rift. So this is being recorded a little bit later than normal, and I might be a little bit like lower energy than normal just because I thought I was going to be able to do Jeff versus Beer earlier, but I wasn't due to some coding problems. So I'm doing this like really late in the morning, but I have had a bunch of beers. Here's the latest one. And I'm hoping that this is going to give me a chance to rant and rave and ramble for a while about the Oculus Rift. So hopefully what you guys are seeing on the screen over there or there, I can't, you got to reverse the camera at some point, is Half-Life 2. So let me put this thing on. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. I got to get my hair looking all right. All right, Half-Life 2. And hold on, so just one, well, hold on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I'm really hoping this is going to work out about right. I want to show you guys two different places in Half-Life 2 today. The first is Root Canal, which is going to show us just, you know, a little bit of kind of easygoing early parts of Half-Life. Now, the first thing, let's see, before we get started, that you'll probably notice is that I might hit the mic, I might bash my head up against it because I can't actually see what the hell I'm doing at this particular point. But one of the things that's worth noting about Half-Life 2 is that see how the cursor is like it's disconnected from the viewpoint. So I can look over here, the cursor's still over there, and there's this like weird bounding box in the middle of the cursor. So it's like if I move it around, I can just kind of get like a degree of direct momentum on the middle of my cursor, but if I move it like too far, well, then I can get over there. But I can also just go and look over to your left, right, or whatever direction it is when I get done reversing the thing. So here, we're going to come over here. We're going to beat up some Combine, motherfuckers. What are you doing? Stop doing that! Your shock prods are garbage. Your guns are garbage. Ow. That's all right. No, it's all right. I can. Do you guys need me to shoot you or? Okay. So, you know what? There's a lot of people who haven't had a chance to get an opportunity to take a look at the Oculus V2 or Oculus V1 for that matter, or any part of the kind of new virtual reality stuff. And it's hard to get across in a 2D video because it's you know, you just look at a 2D video and you go, oh, that's like everything that I've ever seen in my entire life. But the thing that's really most important is stereoscopic depth. So like as I do this and I look, this little part in the middle that turns has like a feeling of depth that's further back from this, from the meter, from these wires going into the wall. The wall itself has a certain degree of depth to it. And just the fact that I'm able to move my head around and look really goes a long way towards tricking your brain into thinking like, oh my God, that guy's actually laying on the ground with bullets in his face. That guy's actually laying on the ground. That lady is actually there. So I saw a thing on our forums. There was somebody talking about like, yeah, I seen the Oculus Rift and it's just like, why would you want to shove a screen up against your face? But it's really not that. It really does have, oh shit, a real feeling of depth and definition to what you're seeing on the screen. Like, once again, this hallway has definition, and it feels like you're looking down a real, actual hallway. And a lot of that is just the fact that you can move your head around, which is the reason why a lot of games that have been retrofitted to the Oculus don't really feel totally right, because they're just taking the normal viewpoint that you have and attaching it to this. So see the way that I've got my reticle here and I can look over here, that's different than in BioShock where just when you look, your reticle just goes wherever the fuck you look. So in Half-Life 2, this really kind of gives us a chance to see what I feel like the future of, even maybe like the beginning of the future of control schemas is going to be like. Oh shit. So there's that. The other thing is that, like, when stuff comes flying at you in the Oculus, it's, oh God, like that thing is like just right up near my face. And it's hard to describe, once again, how, like, your brain tells you that, hey, there's a thing. It's close to you. You need to move your head away from that. You need to back up. You need to get away from whatever that is. And all of that just goes towards giving you a really, really immersive experience. Now, I know that, like, here, if you look down, like, you see that Gordon Freeman's arm goes away. You'll see a lot more of that in the second half of what I'm going to do today. But seriously, I mean, you know, this game is old. Half-Life 2, it's a good game. I mean, I've been playing it on the Oculus, and there have been plenty of parts that have been way more effective than they would have been if I had just been playing the game normally. But this is a good game. You know, it's a well-crafted game that's been made to kind of withstand the test of time. And still, just even in the primitive amounts of game that we're seeing here, this game is really effective at, eliciting a sense of kind of terror and dread. That's kind of the second part that I want to do. But, I mean, you know, even just the feeling of the Combine shooting at you is you feel just way more exposed and way more in actual peril when shit is coming at you than you do in just kind of a regular old video game. Also, I can tell you this, that, like, it's a little unintuitive at first, but this style of moving your mouse around independently from your viewpoint, like, once you get used to it, it actually feels more natural and immersive than most of the games that I've played up till this date. I mean, you know, I don't want to be, like, hyperbolic, but this is the future! You should all get on board, because you can't... See, I still got to find my beer. Hold on. So I don't want to get on the whole, like, it's the future, everybody get on board train. But, like, but the shit's kind of the future, and I think y'all should all get on board. No, I'm just kidding. But it really does immerse you in a way that a lot of previous games, like, just haven't. And I feel like, oh, shit. That's important in that, you know, we've had a bunch of different immersive shifts in video games from the 2D era to the 3D era, from the non-anti-alias to kind of the PlayStation 1 early PC game era to, when we started having 3D enhancements in our video games. I mean, and by that I mean, like, just smoothing and anti-aliasing and MXAA and stuff like that. And this really feels like another huge jump. I mean, you know, look at this guy. He's garbage compared to Watch Dogs or GTA or anything like that. But, like, still, this guy looks really believable to me right now because of the depth in this thing. I'm sorry about the shaking. I had to make a point by, hey, you should get that checked out, buddy. Now, I'll tell you, the one thing that isn't really believable in this game is when you zoom in, it's just like, oh, God. Oh. Yeah, if that doesn't make you sick.
Can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you down here. It's bad news for the whole railroad.
I'll be noticed. All right, look, motherfucker, I'm out of here. But yeah, even just prop stuff like this that has 3D on it. I mean, this is the only problem with this game is that when it goes to loading screen, your movement on your head doesn't work, and it kind of makes you want to throw up all of everything you've ever eaten in your entire life. But yeah, I mean, I honestly, I was around in the 90s, and I worked at a company in, say, like 98, somewhere around there, 97, 98, that had the... sorry, I'm trying to keep my face close to the microphone. The VFX2, the Cyber something VFX2. It was a VR headset that was out at the time, and I put that thing on, and I hooked it all up, and I got it working with MechWarrior, and it was crap. I'm telling you right now, it was garbage on a stick. It was just like exactly what the naysayers say. I can't do that, I'm sorry. It was like having a couple screens just like shoved up right against your eyeballs, and this is completely different than that. Like, it's so much more immersive that, it really does feel like kind of a quantum shift. Oh, whoa. Ah. In the way that we're going to play games in the future. Boom! Check it out. Grab this turret. This is like so Jason Murphy right here. I feel bad that I gave him the part of this game that's just like walking out of the train station because, Like this right here is totally Jason Murphy. Oh, motherfuckers. Oh, motherfuckers. Dude, quit. Dude, the paparazzi bot. Get out of my face. Out of my face. Boom. Look at that. Those motherfuckers go flying. So I'm going to try to put up 2 versions of this. I'm going to put up one version that's just like regular old for regular people. And I'm going to try to put up another version that actually has the original Oculus footage in it, so that anybody that has a DK1 or DK2 can essentially watch it, and they won't be able to have, you know, head tracking, obviously, but they'll be able to at least look around, see. Nope. Okay, nothing. These motherfuckers, I tell you what, these guys were not really all that scary in Half-Life 1, but when you just walk into their shit and it starts pulling you up, you're just like, ah! It's like Point Break every fucking time. Just point breaking it up. So, yeah. And I knew there was a reason that I never played through all of Half-Life 2, and this is the reason, because I think that having to figure out all the physics puzzles and doing all the Half-Life stuff, like, it really is a lot more just generally immersive in this particular environment than it would be if I was just playing a 7-year-old PC game that I didn't have a computer that could run at the time. I will tell you this, though, like, everybody, god damn, I mean, you know, doing a lot of commentary here about the Oculus and stuff, but, like, the people in Half-Life 2, man, they are Gordon Freeman nut riding specialists, right? Like, they dick ride Gordon Freeman so hard. So, like, just the fact that I have my neck stretched out really does, you know, kind of seem to make it a little bit more immersive. But yeah, I'm sorry, I keep touching the mic, but it's just because I got to make sure it's still in front of me. Every time you go somewhere in Half-Life 2, they're just like, oh my God, you're Gordon Freeman. I love you. I loved your second album. It was so good. All the indie cuts, you know. You had Stevie Ray Vaughan on that one track, and it was just the best, man. Here, come over by this thing. Just come over here to this. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I was going to play with headphones today, but I decided against it at the last minute because I want to be able to hear my own voice as I do my Jeff versus commentaries here. So I think I'm going to try... And you guys are terrible at this. I'm actually at the point in the game where the Combine are, you know, they all have actual machine guns instead of just a bunch of dudes with pistols and shit. Tell you what, though, headshots way easier with the old Oculus as opposed to not. All right, let me pick up all the ammos. God, don't just cut it the fuck out, man. Shit. So yeah, like, they just announced DK3 last week. We probably will talk about it on the podcast later on, but they just announced the new DK3. I still think that people should not buy this. You should wait until the actual shipping prototype comes out. I forget what they're calling it, but like, this definitely doesn't, it just doesn't have as many features as you would normally expect in any kind of retail shipping product environment. So, it doesn't work with that many games. The games that it does work with, it doesn't have support for. We're going to see, I think it's going to be in like 2 weeks. There's a question about whether or not Alien Isolation is going to have native DK2 support. If it does, we're definitely doing a video on that. If this one works, God, fuck you guys and your fucking barrels, man. This is the most high. You're from another dimension or whatever. And this is the best thing you could think of. Is like, let's throw some fucking barrels that explode. Oh no! All right. So I'm gonna pull this off for just a second. All right. So from here, I've been doing about 15 minutes worth, right? I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to go over to Ravenholm because Ravenholm is much more spooky, and I know that you guys like to see people get scared, and in all honesty, I actually got scared a couple of times in Ravenholm. I can't tell right now if I'm going to get to that point, but we're going to just move over there. So here we go. Also, it's impossible hold on, to look cool. There we go. We don't go to Ravenholm. It's impossible to look cool wearing this thing right now, just the way that it is at the moment. So, all right, this is a little bit later in the game. Where's my thing? All right. I got machine guns. Ho, ho, ho. Now, one of the few things about Half-Life that doesn't really seem to work very well is sometimes the like the shot, you can see it right there, the fire that comes out of the front of your gun just isn't connected to your gun. Let's see, I got the Magnum, and I got the crowbar, I got some grenades, I think, and I got the 0-point energy gun, which is the most important for Ravenholm. So I got spooky music. I got a torso. What the hell is going on here? There's a bunch of crazy people in here, man. Fucking crazies. What are they up to? What are they into? Look at this guy. What's he into? Now see, I can actually see like into his mouth and all kinds of horrible details that you really don't want to see on this thing. This particular level, you know, there's one thing about just like combat, but this shit's like spooky. Wing! I mean, sort of spooky. Wing! Oh shit. Yep. They're good at putting stuff behind you in this level. Alright. They're also good at putting saw blades in this level, so if you just, you know, use a few saw blades, you'll be alright. I think this is the place... No, it's right after here. It's where I got to just a few days ago. They give you the area that has the... so the fan boat part in this game just... Oh my god, it goes on forever. And especially now, like there's a brevity to games. Some people say like, oh, it's a pussification of video games and everything. It sucks and it's just made to entertain you every second. And I'm like, good. I think that's great. I think it should entertain me every second, as opposed to being a fan boat section that just goes on forever to show how brilliant the people who work at Valve are. I mean, you know, they're cool people. I'm a big fan of Steam. I like Portal. I like this is Left 4 Dead and Team Fortress, and I like a lot of different Valve games, but holy shit, Half-Life 2, you can just like cut that shit out for a couple of seconds. What do we got here? Turn this shit on. Pew! Oh no. Hit him. Hit him. Head crabs are actually pretty terrifying in this game because they jump at your face. And when you're playing on the Oculus is like, hey, there's a thing, and it's flying at your head. You probably want to take care of that. Oh, what the fuck? Monster closets. Just come over here into these blades real fast. Blop, blop. These guys they ain't shit. All right? Ah, God damn it. It's the enhanced ones. The ones that, like, jump up in your face. Those things scare the shit out of me. You know, I'm not normally a scaredy pants. I'm usually kind of non-scaredy pants. All right, so I'm gonna say right now that there's about there's 3 or 4 different games that I could take a look at on the Oculus if you guys are interested in seeing more of this. I mean, I know that for those of you who don't have an Oculus, these videos are pretty much just me like playing a 2D game with this like awkward shit strapped to my face going, oh my god, it's so scary, you guys, blah, 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 blah. Shit, I lost all my health in there. Yeah, I know, I'm trying. But if you guys want to see more Oculus, I mean, like, Jeff versus Beer ratings declined a little bit. Last week we had a whole bunch of dislikes. I didn't really understand why. I mean, I just played Overlord, and I thought I was basically just as drunk or irritating as I normally am. But we had, like, far, far more dislikes than we normally do. Whoop. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. I was there. I was there when it happened. Imminent death. Fuck. Anybody? So, you know, I was talking about doing a sequential. I think, oh, God damn it. I think for the next couple weeks, I'm going to, what the fuck? All right. All right, we'll just turn this shit back on. Vroom, 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 vroom. I think for the next, oh, God. Oh, God. I think for the next couple weeks, how fucking far back am I now? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit disoriented about where I am and how many dead things there are. Okay, there we go. What the... Jesus. About what it is that people want to see. I mean, I talked about doing a sequential, but I was thinking about spending the next few weeks doing Oculus. Some drunk, some probably sober. I mean, if you guys really want to hear me lick Oculus balls more sober, like, hey, leave a like. And if you don't, then maybe leave a dislike. Or maybe just express that opinion so that I don't get freaked out by the number of dislikes in the comments. I don't know if last week I actually asked people to like or dislike a thing. Wait, hold on. No. There you go. Way easier. Sorry, trying to figure out, trying to play blind. Yeah, you're dead already. You're just a fire monster. There's that motherfucker. Whoa. That's really disorienting. But yeah, if you guys want to see more Oculus content, maybe leave a comment, because I could probably, once I figure this shit out, I could do more of it. We'll probably do some for Alien Isolation, but, like, you know, I got a whole bunch of demos that I don't think that anybody's really be all that interested in looking at. I mean, you know, one's like riding a roller coaster, which I don't think is going to have a lot of benefit to people who don't have an Oculus. Like, okay, all right, that's cool. Bam. How about that? What do you think about that, huh? Boosh. Skaboosh. I'm going to turn the electricity on, and I'm going to turn the gas on. Aha! Light it up. Fire it up. Fire it up. Oh, T-Bird, no. No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, but you're a monster mash. You're the total graveyard smash, all right? And you can at least take solace in that, in your fiery grave full of monsters. Turn the heat off. Turn off the heat. Turn off the heat. I'm going to have to turn the heat on here. It's starting to get cold in Texas. Yeah, cold. Love it. Love it. Bam. Give me back my saw blade. Bam. Give me back my saw blade. Come on, guys. Line up. Line up like you mean it. Bam. Anybody's head crabs fall off? Nope. Okay, cool. Taking my saw blade. And I'm going to go home. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Oh, so like scrapes and bruises and stuff? Mr. Freeman, you have scrapes and bruises. That's what my suit or whatever is saying. All right, what do you got to turn this shit off? Turn off the fire. What? That's right. So, yeah, if you guys want to see me do more Oculus, let me know. This one's going to be a little bit shorter than usual just so that I have a chance to put it out there. And I feel like I don't know, like in some cases I want to have a little bit more direct, like I'm, you know, I don't want to, oh, God, fuck you, assholes. Fuck you. I was doing my Schwarzo. No, I was doing my Schwarzo. Schwarzo-Nager. Hold on. Bam! Look at that. I want to be a little bit more serious with this because I feel like there's a lot of people out there, and I feel like I'm one of them. I mean, you know, I'd heard about the Oculus, and people had been like, "Oh, the Oculus, it's the future. It's a girlfriend and your balls. It's balls and your girlfriend." They didn't really actually use either one of those as taglines. I also don't like look how little arms there are in front of me. That's just, look at that. It's just terrible. They didn't actually use either one of those, but you saw these reports from like gaming news journalism websites or you know, I'm not trying to like Gamergate or anything. I'm just trying to say that like you saw a bunch of people and they were all just like, oh my God, the Oculus, it's just the best thing ever. And I know that I was probably one of those same people who was just like, It's not as good as that. Come on, like that sounds like magic. And I've been told magic before. I've been told, oh, it's dance magic, David Bowie says, and then it's just aliens, colonial marines. And you're like, what the fuck, David Bowie? You promised me something. But that's all right, because that bit on extras was funny. Oh, no, my saw blade. But it really is something to behold. Like I said on the last podcast, I really wish there was a way that I could invite every single one of you over to my house and have you at least play this thing for like 15 or 20 minutes, because it, like, you know, I'm really jaded. I mean, not like, you know, not like video games, what are those about? Fuck those or anything. But like, I just like, you know, things fly at the screen, right? And then you shoot at them, because that's Quake. Hold on. Or Team Fortress or Half-Life or, you know, Call of Duty or whatever. But like here, things fly at the screen and your dumb lizard brain is like, holy shit, dude, run, get out of the way. There's a shit coming at your brains. And it's not, you know, I'm not going to tell you it's like 100% effective or 100%. It's not infallible or anything. There's a lot of work to be done, and this is just the very beginning. It'd be like, look at one of those old 80s cell phones, like I said on the podcast, and saying, ah, fuck, oh, Jesus Christ, I hate these things. And saying, like, oh my God, those old 80s giant fucking, I wouldn't even call them candy bars. They were more like, okay, fine. I know I don't have any more ammunition. They were more like, God, what's the size of one of those old cell phones? Those big ones that you held up to your head? You know, they're like a big phone from in a movie or something like that. They're like looking at one of those and just being like, oh my God, the future is here. And we now know, I mean, or at least anybody who's old enough to have seen this shit knows that, like, that's just the beginning of the future. And so is this. I mean, look at what I've got. You can't look cool with this shit on your face. You know, walking around to bars and, like, you know, take a second to play threes on this thing. It needs, like, a full power source and horrible... God damn it. What the... Oh, right. My viewpoint is fucked up. Where's my... Oh, my my fingers got moved onto the wrong keys. Sorry, folks. But, I mean, you know, you look at this thing. This is not small enough to take outside. This is not small enough to run on a battery, which is what you really need. It's not... doesn't run over, you know, Bluetooth or anything like that. This is the very beginning. It's like the first day, right, of a new technology, and it'll get better. But it's really amazing. And the thing is that the only thing that could stop this new technology from being a thing, from being an actual thing that's going to happen in the future and that people are going to pay attention to, and that will go a long way towards changing the way that we play video games and watch movies and even interact with other human beings at this point, for fuck's sake, because like this could take this could make video conferencing a whole new thing. This can make, like, oh, do you have to be in the office in real life? You know, no is the answer. It can make it a whole changes to teleconferencing or virtual spaces or things like that. Like, this is really a step in a really interesting direction. But the only thing that's standing in the way of that is that, not now, but like, you know, oh, fucking, okay. When this shit comes out,
well done, brother,
that people have to get it. And that's one of the reasons that I want to be an advocate for this stuff, is because I want people to buy this thing so that if one person buys it and then more people buy it and then, you know, it becomes successful, then they'll keep iterating on it until it becomes really, really super badass. So, you know I'm kind of a pusher with this stuff, and like I keep saying, I don't think that anybody on the website or anybody, you know, in the world should buy... Wait, what are you doing? Are you opening up a door? Okay. Ow. Minor laceration detected. Minor fracture. But I do think this stuff is interesting, and if you can get a chance at, like, you know, a film festival or like a trade show or a game jam or something that's in your area, you get a chance to try this shit out. Like, I think it's worthwhile because it's really, really difficult to tell people. When you tell them, it sounds like bullshit. It sounds like terrible horse shit that doesn't make any sense. But then when you try it, like, your brain... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't have any more ammo left. Fuck. Fuckity. Fuck. Fuck. Fuckity. 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 Fuck. Fuck. Shit. That's just a car. That's just a car. Okay, what do I have left? Any shots for this left? Oh, fuck. Look at how many of these motherfuckers there are. Okay, I don't have enough shots left for that shit. Let's just get the hell out of here. Whew. Yeah, that's right. I played this before.
I am Father Gregory.
Yeah, dude, I know, all right? I know.
My congregation.
Oh. But I hope that, I mean, even if you can't tell, that at least this video can give you some semblance of what's going on here. It's kind of like if you have a 3DS. Oh, God, this hurts my brain so bad. It's kind of like if you have a 3DS, imagining what it would be like if that 3DS screen was huge and encompassed your entire head, because, like, if I just sit face forward, right, and I don't move at all, that's kind of like looking at a 3DS, right? I can move my gun around. You think of, like, oh, I've got the D-pad and I can move this around, and then this side is like, oh, that's your circle pad. But the thing is that I can just go like this and see that door behind me, and you guys could see me turn around and do that, and it's just super freaking convincing that to your brain that, like, there's some actual things over there, and it's hard to even explain that. Sorry, this is not, we're, you know, transparency, right? We don't get paid by people,
May the light of lights be with you.
folks, so it's not like Oculus has given me any money to come over here and shill their product. I spent $350 worth of my money on this thing, and then the day after they announced the V3, which is probably still several months from release, but I probably won't buy one of those because, oh, fuck. I probably won't buy one of those. So, all right, yeah. Other games that I've got for the Oculus V2 that if you guys are, like, really interested in this type of video, I could do Mirror's Edge. I could do Mirror's Edge, Bioshock Infinite, Outlast. I've got all three of those. None of them really work all that well. Third-person games don't work super great, but Dead Space... I don't have any grenades. Okay. Dead Space isn't too bad. Dead Space isn't too bad. It doesn't... I've tried a little bit. It's really kind of disorienting. Like, it really is disorienting when you have a thing on your head to move your head and see a third-person view. Like, it's much less confusing when you're looking at a kind of a virtual view on a screen of an abstracted character than it is when you have this first-person view. I'm sorry, I have to look over this edge real fast. Anybody? All right. But yeah, Dead Space, Bioshock Infinite. I've got Skyrim. I haven't looked into the mods. You need a whole bunch of mods in order to play Skyrim. You know, Skyrim is definitely a fan favorite. Something that people like. So, yeah, if you guys want this feature to start being me doing this, and I'll probably be a little bit less drunk next time, because this is starting to make me kind of want to throw my brains up into the microphone, which is not cool. Is there a thing? I got a barrel. Whoop. No, come over here, barrel. Oh, come on, barrel. This barrel does not seem to be doing anything to this motherfucker. There we go. Hit him squaw in the nuts. That's right. Got hit in the nuts. Teabag in first person Oculus. Yeah, so hold on, let me check the time real fast. Looks like we're actually a little bit over time. I'm going to go a little bit further because I feel like I haven't been making with the haha jokes this time. And I've just been more about, this is why Oculus is the greatest thing in the world. I'm Jeff. I'm a ball-licking Oculus man.
Although they call me crazy, I care not, for thou art my help.
You're pretty crazy, bro. It's also impossible, I know, that when people are watching this to look like anything but a crazy person. Wait, what was that ammo for, then? Oh, that was just a cinder block. Oh, wait, here we go. What's in here? Boo, boo, boo. Oh, it's this place. Yeah, these motherfuckers. God damn, they're terrifying. They're just incredibly scary because of the way they jump up in your face and make with the destroy. Fine. All right. No, not that. The metal ones. The wood ones. You guys are like Alan Scott. Well, no, they're the reverse Alan Scotts because wood doesn't affect them. See, check that out. That table didn't do shit. Well, it did some shit. Now I got paint on you. Ha, you're going to feel like a real jerk now, huh? Stacy's going to come over. She's going to be like, why don't we go on to prom? Fucking crabhead zombie man. And you're going to be like, I'm sorry, Stacy. I got Gordon Freeman put white out on my face. Oh, the Freeman. Bam. You dead? All right, cool. Take this chunk downstairs. Bam. What's up now? What about this little chunk? Are you still alive? Paint can. Paint can. No, get that. Here we go. Bam. Yeah. 0-point energy gun is awesome. I really wanted to play back through the entire game. I really wanted to beat the game one time. I think I might have actually beat Half-Life 2 once a long time ago, but I wasn't. But I remember at the end, right, they upgrade that thing so you can just pick people up and throw people at other people, and it was the best thing ever. And then somebody did like a mod for the game where you could have that, like, from the very beginning of the game, you could just play the entire game with that mod turned on. I've always wanted to play through Half-Life 2 with just having the 0-point energy gun turned on to maximum, like turned up to 11, so that motherfuckers can't even front on Gordon Freeman. What? Yeah, science, bitch. Bam. Grab this. Grab the Captain Ahab. That's right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whew, starting to get a little queasy, folks. Starting to get a little queasy. Shit. Usually I can do about 90 minutes of this thing before I get queasy, but today it may be like the 8.5 beers. Yeah, these motherfuckers. God damn. Give me that shotgun. Give me that shotgun. Give it to me.
Come closer.
Shotgun. 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 Shotgun.
Man after my own heart.
Shotgun. Shotgun. Shotgun.
I have a more suitable gun.
Yes.
For you.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. What?
Good. Now, keep it close. My advice to you is aim for the head.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it, man.
They come. There is no rest in Ravenholm. Move on and I will meet you.
Hey, bro, behind you. Bro.
May the light of life be with you.
Bro. All right, bro. Right up there, bro. Right up there, bro. Shit. Oh, God, those motherfuckers are scary. I don't know why they're so much scary. I mean, they're just like every video game villain I've ever seen, but the fact they're in full 3D, they run directly at your face, fuck you up. It really is terrifying. Try coming over here. Wee. Also, if you're one of the people that left one of those dislikes last week, I really would like to know why you hit the dislike button. You know, I may not totally care. Like I may be like, I was drunk. Who cares? Oh fuck, God. That's why I hate these motherfuckers. They take forever to kill, and they jump. God damn. Oh fuck! Ouch. Okay. No, get the. All right, folks. Well, I've told you some stuff about the Oculus. I've tried to. This is kind of serving as one of our first test cases for doing Oculus videos. So, you know, write down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Like, do you want to see more of things like this? Do you want to see less of things like this? And have a happy weekend. Be glad that you don't have fucking head crab monsters jumping right up in your goddamn face, you know, while you're trying to reload your gun. You just got one shot in there. Motherfucker, get down. Get down. Get down, all right? Just like my dog. You gotta get off the couch. Get off the couch. Get off the couch, Jimmy. Anyway, yes. So, write, comment, like, subscribe. Oh, God, this may have been totally wasted. But just Jeff versus beer. This is what we're doing. Let us know what you like, and we'll be back next week.